Hi, how are you? Back in 2000, I think, yeah, exactly, maybe 99 or 2000, it was the time of Holi, and it's a special moment for us because that is the period when the home delicacies are in full front and there's so many preparations that start taking over uh, early by about 1 or 2 weeks before the holiday season, and that is the Holi. There are so many things that preparations has to be taken care that my mom takes a little bit of assistance from me. So I remember we were in kitchen and I was helping her out at probably cutting some shape from the floor and making the other shapes by putting into the stuffs and the stuffs that we call gujia. At that point of time, I looked up and there were a couple of sparrows. They were a couple, the male and female. They had the dried grass in their beak and they were putting it across the corner. I was quite excited because this grass was a token of possession. By keeping it, they meant we love this place and this is where our home is. I could sense the alacrity, the cheerfulness of those birds by the way they were chirping. There was so much sweetness and excitedness by the way, by the hope of the life that was about to come. I was really excited by seeing them because I used to keep and let our window remains a little open so that they can enter and keep their stuffs and ready to lay their eggs. My mum, on the other hand, was quite reserved about their entry since she doesn't hate them, she loves them, yeah, she's got a soft corner, but she thought they might drop a thing or two into the frying pan and probably interrupt our preparations by putting the things which are not acceptable at all. So she was whooshing them, and though it didn't work out, they didn't made it their home finally. But that soft corner was still there, and I kept looking for them. Even the next day, those birds, maybe they turned out, I'm not sure. And not today, in 2021, exact same time, it's the March, and this is the time of the year when it's the first time the sparrows start laying eggs and the entire area fills with the symphony of their chirping. They're so much excited, even the pairs, their children, and when they start and sit at the entry gate of their nest, they're so excited with their beaks wide open and ready to grab the first bite. There's sort of competition between those all the babies, and the one in front of veranda is, I'll say, is a kind of exclusive pair because each time there are four babies into that nest. It's rare because generally only two. It's four, and it's been second year since they have done so. And now it's not just one nest, it's more than hundreds, maybe 200 nests that we have prepared in all this time, and the sparrows are seeing a considerable increase into this area, and we are really delighted to provide them with such an opportunity. We put the things that they can eat, we provide them the water and even the physical protection sometimes from the hawk, and at the other times their rival, I would say rival, their, what I'll say, the biggest enemy, cat, because we are the one who can actually hold mental against them. So today we, as I count those 20 years, and now so many sparrows have filled our terrace garden, and they have populated and made their aura with our home, and we are really excited to help them in one way or another to increase their population, because there is one of the reasons that finds the prevalence among the scientific articles, that is the radiations coming from the mobile towers is disturbing their metabolism and making them die. This is one of the reasons. Apart from that, the other major reason behind the dwindling in their numbers is the unavailability of the suitable space in which they can make their nest, because we have created the deforestation and the full mindless space all around their apartments, and there are very little trees. Moreover, there are pesticides across the crops, and when they eat, they probably die, and many go unnoticed, their deaths. So what you can do is, as a responsible human, when there's so much widespread construction of homes, and you can imagine these silent birds who has got life and emotions and so many things to take care for, they cannot protest or even show their disagreement. They'll just keep disappearing, and maybe one day you won't be lucky to find them. Provide them the space. Make a nest out of simple objects that do not necessarily require big investment. So what you can do is make nest out of those cardboards which you receive from the Amazon or Flipkart, and the detailed tutorial can be found on my channel. I'll put up the link. And the increase in numbers and all these things reflect that single chip that was made in excitement 20 years ago. There is an echo of that lone voice that it is started. Every big thing has a humble beginning, and don't think that you'll end up big on only then you will start planning those things. Make your effort, make it count. Do not necessarily look for recognition or whatever. Just do your portion, do your pie, and you'll have a satisfaction at soul level, and you'll love it, and they do it. Thank you. That's all from my side today. There you go. Bye. And yeah, happy World Sparrow Day. Yeah, make your efforts in the direction of saving them. Bye.